coming to your what should have been your either first or second directorial, Punjab 95. Uh, what is the status now? Latest status?
Latest status is I'm still waiting for the answers because the cuts have been given to me. It's 127 plus, and I don't find a single reason why I need to do the cuts. See, I'm not against the cuts. I'm very happy, and I'm happy to do 150 cuts instead of 127. If the cuts been given to me by the court of law, or the cuts are legitimate, then one doesn't mind. But if you say, if any government and the people in power, if they say this does not suit our politics, then it's a very personal thing. Then it's a very subjective thing. And I would really wish that my freedom of speech, my freedom of expression should be protected, which in today's scenario, it seems very, very difficult. And I don't know when the people, they will wake up and they will see there's some light. I don't know, probably it's not a propaganda film, it doesn't solve, works in the favor of the sitting government, probably.
Yeah. But what was I read that that the latest one that I read was that it was being released as Satluj with those cuts. Is that true?
See, I tell you, when they had asked me to change the title from Ghalugara, that time there was 3 other titles being given by me only. One was Punjab 95, one was Satluj, and there was one other title. So I changed it to, they said, okay, keep Punjab 95. I kept Punjab 95. Now, because of all these news and everything going to Toronto and everywhere, this film has become very popular. So, in the last one of the meeting, they had come up with remove Punjab 95 also. So, keep the other title you had, Satluj. So, I was like, no, dude, I'm not going to do this now.
Yeah, because it's endless.
That's endless. Because I've seen, they had told my producer to do out of court settlement and do 21 cuts. Then 21 went on to 35, then 45, 67, 85. Now it stands 125. Where do we stand? You don't even know how much to trust them.
It's been like 10 years of Urta Punjab will happen this year.
Right.
And that also went through its whole struggle.
Right.
But how do you think things have changed since then to now? Is it more difficult?
It has become worse. Yeah, for sure. It has become worse. The people who are there at the CBFC, I feel they are taking the extra advantage of what they're supposed to do. They're misusing their power. And somehow they are trying to please probably the sitting government so much that they're trying to control the narrative of the films. And उस पूरे चक्की में कोई ना कोई तो पिस ही रहा है. So they are not only me, there must be other filmmaker also.
What was it that helped Urta Punjab, win and to get a release? What was that?
I think that time there was a tribunal. They were FCAT, and after that we went to the court. We fought a legitimate battle, legal battle, in the court, and we won. And then that film came out, and film got released. So I would like to believe, even we won during this time, but my producer was pressurized, or a better word is threatened, like to pull out the film from the High Court, pull out the film from Toronto International Film Festival. If one is not allowed to fight in the court, so, as a government, as a people in power, you're taking law in your hand, while snatching someone's constitutional right. If I have a problem with anything, that's my constitutional right to go to the court and seek for the help. And when you know if we are on a winning ground, you threaten the producer, or you kind of put a pressure on a producer and say to withdraw the film, that you are not going to fight against the people in power. So that is ridiculous, which I don't understand. So this kind of a scenario, you don't know where to go.
From what I read, that when it was in court, when the matter was in court, the court seemed to be in favor of releasing it
Right.
without any cuts.
Right.
That was the case.
Right.
So, like, can you just tell us that what did they say? Like, what was their point of view till then?
See, I have attended all the hearings, and the CBFC has changed in the course of trial period. They had changed their 3-4 lawyers.
Okay.
So every time, just to buy time, for some reasons, like every time I could see, like even the lordship felt like a new lawyer is appearing, and then it gives you a kind of impression there is something fishy. Then the 4th lawyer came, and who was a very big lawyer, and he started arguing, and the lordship asked him if he has seen the film, because the way the questions were put in the court, and the learned lawyer said, no, I have newly joined, so I have not watched the film. So the lordship said, why don't you first watch the film and let's discuss then. So he watched the film, learned lawyer, and that was the time when the lordship also asked for the copy of the film, that he also wants to watch it. So then they both watched the film separately, and but from the lordship, the lawyer's reading was completely different, and the lordship asked if we have watched the same film. And because the learned lawyer was saying there could be separatism and provoking the Khalistan angle and stuff like that, and the lordship asked, probably I have missed those scenes where the film is talking about the separatism, or the film is talking about the Khalistan angle, or anything like that. Then they said, that's the assumption. So the lordship asked also, since when the court started working on assumptions, my dear friend, then they came up with there could be the law and order situation and all. I think it was a never-ending kind of a thing. Even the lordship said, there could be a law and order situation, but that is state government's lookout. It's not the CBFC's lookout.
Yeah.
So then we had another one more date left to discuss the matter, and before that, and the lordship said, I feel like this film should come out like without a single cut. I don't see that the film has a problem, because the film is based on legal documents and the procedures. Then, like in the evening, same evening, my producer got a call from somewhere higher, people in power, and he was called to Delhi. And the result was he was asked to do the out-of-court settlement, withdraw the film from the High Court. You are not going to fight against the government and CBFC, and also withdraw the film from Toronto International Film Festival. I could understand withdraw the film from the court and not to fight against the people in power and all that. But why from Toronto? For that, I don't even need any censor certificate. But that is what when people try to abuse their power, when the arm twisting is a lot, and so which is not good, which is not fair.
Yeah.